First of all, he's an immigrant. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with...
What's up, y'all? Listen to this. Most of y'all already know Poetik Flakko and Corey Holcomb have been going at it heavy. Flaco was speaking on literally everything with no filter at all. But hold up, Corey wasn't feeling those takes about his show falling off, not one bit. So now, Corey has dug into Flaco's background and pulled up some receipts. We are about to break all that down. And girl, not everything Corey found is solid. Yeah, we're gonna call that out too, but make no mistake, he's still coming straight for Flaco's neck. Let's get into it.
Shot down. It's best to let them shoot you down until they get through. But meanwhile, you know what you're supposed to do? Do research on the person who's shooting you down. Let me tell you something. All these people on the internet coming with an imaginary name. You need to find out who they are and what they about. Let me say that again. All these people who ain't coming with their real name, do the research on them. And yeah, when you find out who these people are, it will blow your mind. We did it on one person. Some dude who was saying he's an attorney, and we found out he's not a practicing attorney. He said he's an attorney. You're not an attorney. You have to be a practicing attorney. He's like, but he said, I put that in fine print here. Yeah, well, that ain't what you saying on the internet. And I ain't gotta go into no names, because I don't really have to say names. I never say their name when I'm talking about them. Have everybody noticed I don't say people names? I wish I would say your name, but the streets know who I'm talking about. Oh, but no, back on this whole thing. Listen, man.
Excuse me.
On the internet, people, especially your own people, it's disappointing when you see your own people coming with nonsense that ain't true about you. If somebody lie on you, that's what is so disappointing when you're like, where did they get that? Why are they saying that about me? But there was a guy, and I would never say his name. This guy was going around talking about, I do PDF jokes, or whatever the that is.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Talk about Corey and his PDF jokes and all like that.
Right.
And then I was looking online, and I was like, he doesn't use his real name. That's a red flag to me. Whenever somebody online and you don't know who they are, I have investigations done on who you are. And boy, what I found out about this one. Oh my God. I'm like, first of all, who in the hell would call a black man in this society in America anything that got to do with behavior? Who would ever say that about a black man? That's like against the law in so many ways. Like even your enemy,
Yeah.
you don't put that on him unless it's got receipts,
Unless it's true.
unless it's true.
And
I
the
was
way
like,
that could be true.
why
is
would
with
somebody do
paperwork.
something like that? Oh man, I did research on this dude.
Really?
Push up in a nigga. That's what I call him. I don't know the other name. I call him push up in a nigga. I did research on this guy. This man is a racist. This man is a racist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a nigga got a charge.
I cannot with this one.
Real quick, hold up. A lot of y'all already heard bits and pieces about Poetik Flakko's situation. Listen to this. When those charges first started getting attached to his name, he came out strong denying everything, like flat out shut it down. But here's where it gets messy. He also acted like he didn't know anything about what was going on, even though the last name matched and all. Come to find out, girl, it was actually his brother. So Flaco switched it up a little, distancing himself and basically saying, yeah, that might be what he did, but don't tie that to me. Now, Corey kind of late catching up on that part of the story. Somebody's probably gonna fill him in soon enough. Because let's be clear, that wasn't even Flaco facing those serious charges. It was someone in his family.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with talking about a black man. First of all, he's an immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with
Grape, like,
Grape.
yeah, that you eat.
Like,
whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get fun.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost. He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? That's CI business, boy. Let me tell y'all something, boy. Let me tell y'all something. On this internet, everybody who really got a platform and you ain't down with the get down, you about to be challenged. This is a cell phone. Whether you talking on it or not, it's recording everything we saying. So everybody who get mad at these guys on the internet, whatever you say about them, whatever you plot about them is being recorded because they give years in jail because of this cell phone. They trying to trick you out the streets, homie. Don't say what you gonna do around this thing ever in life. This is a recording device. This is a private eye that we got right here. But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you not legit.
Hold up. Once again, the immigrant angle? Yeah, that part is true. But listen to this. From everything I'm hearing, it traces back to Liberia, not Haiti, and not one of those countries you usually see U.S. immigration and customs enforcement sending people back to like that. So I'm sitting here like, I don't even think they are extraditing folks back to Africa like that. You get me? You could try calling ICE if you want, but girl, they probably just gonna shrug that off. Then on top of that, you still trying to connect charges that don't even belong to him. So let's be real, that angle ain't sticking no matter how you spin it. Again, he's kinda on the right track, but he's definitely going down the wrong path with it. And trust me, Flaco is gonna respond to that too, no question. You already know tonight there's about to be a whole 15-20 minute video breaking down Corey Holcomb, his numbers, his facts, and where he got it twisted. And I'm telling you now, Flaco's gonna make it clear, none of this slowing him down. If anything, he is about to go even harder.
If you are legit, do anybody got stories about that?
yeah, they tried to get
I
me.
know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. But this
I called
man,
ice on somebody.
what?
I called ice on a warm drink. I said, man, it's hot, man.
you crazy. You called ice on a warm
Is
drink.
it wrong to call ice though? Is that snitching?
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said I don't know where he at. We gonna see. Cause them ICE agents know they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. talking crazy about the streets, and this then caught a rap out here in the States, and he's an immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, did he get up with you?
Yeah,
I mean, don't say no
Don't say
name.
anything, yeah.
He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
I gotta look. I gotta read it. Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
Yeah.
You this boy.
When that thing first went around.
Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. We got your appeal. We got everything. Homie, you talking about a G that's been out here too long. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, OB. You don't even want pussy. You don't even want pussy. What the fuck you trying to get for? You knew you was gonna get mad. Take it. I know your real name, boy. I ain't said it, but I will. I know your name sound desperate. I might let one of these YouTube guys have your real name if they can't find it. It ain't
How do you
hard to
call
find
ICE? You call 911 and then ask
They
them to
actually
transfer.
have-
You go to the airport and you say what's up to them people.
Oh my
And they be
God.
like, hey,
Yeah, right now, if I want to call ICE, so I call 911 and say, hey, like, is
them
there...
ICE be like, "Who? I need some bus. You got somebody good?" I was like, I got one for you, baby.
You should...
I see. There it is, y'all. Now listen to this. Even horrific Flaco himself is putting his real name out there. You all already know that. But hold up, half of y'all still don't even know mine. Crazy, right? So yeah, he is not ducking that narrative anymore at all. Now, if Corey Holcomb really was to push something, he might want to pivot to those Philly connections where Flaco actually got roots. You know what I'm saying? Maybe try that angle. And let's be real, others already tried it. But when it comes to all that serious charges talk, deportation claims, and all that extra, girl, that's not sticking. And for everybody who actually taps in with Flaco, and it's a lot of y'all, trust me, tonight's stream is about to be something. So yeah, I need y'all to drop your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. If you're rocking with the content, go ahead and share it. And don't forget, hit that like button too. It really helps more than you think. All right then, till next time, it's your boy Dell. We're out.